Today we talked about like balance in like life and stuff. And one of the things that we talked about was like having like multiple sources of like accountability, because like when I was in a relationship with my ex, like I was so fucking codependent on him that like if he was using, I was using. If he was like in a shitty like mood, I was in a shitty mood. Like we just kind of like fed off of each other's like emotions and stuff, and because it was like that, like I was definitely set up for failure, because he and I were really into like that part of our addiction where like the only tool that we had in our toolbox was going out and using for any emotion that we felt, basically. So it was like, you know, just like doomed from the start for sure. And like the way I look at it is like having multiple forms of accountability. It's really good to have somebody that you can reach out to that is going to give you the type of feedback that like most people won't. Like they're not going to sugarcoat anything. They're going to give it to you straight, and they're going to tell you exactly how it is. And there's some times where you're going to need that. And then like there's other times where you're going to need somebody who will just like tell you what you want to hear and love you like unconditionally, right? And say like you might have somebody that will be extremely resourceful and might be able to help you with that. And then like it's good to have like professional like sources of like accountability as well too, like somebody who like you can talk to that will help with the professional side of it. Like I had a recovery coach through Bowman Health. She was amazing. Anytime I needed help with anything, like getting into a treatment center, counseling, any type of food resources, she was really fucking helpful. Another thing that's really helped me with maintaining balance in my life is becoming like active as well too. Like I've noticed since I've become active, I am spending a lot of my time like either running on the treadmill or walking outside, and I'm getting like natural endorphins that I would normally get through drug use. So I'm feeling positive and I'm feeling euphoric without having to take any types of substances. Another really good useful tip is like connection. Like, you know, the opposite of addiction is connection, and having that team of people to help you, like, you know, be supported is really fucking important. And a really good place to find that is in like larger cities. You're gonna have, if you're more cognitive behavioral therapy based, you're gonna have your SMART meetings, and they're more like mentally based rather than spiritually based. But if you're a spiritual person, there is 12-step. I know a lot of people think like that, you know, the C word, and that's definitely not true. It's just it's very suggestive. You can take it or leave it. They do use the word God, but it's really a higher power. That higher power can be whatever you want it to be. A lot of people just use the rooms as their higher power, just something bigger than themselves to like help them get through the day. You know what I mean? I know that there's Wellbriety, which is like a spiritual like First Nations approach on the 12-step. It's in addition to. They keep they add their teachings onto the 12-step program. I know there's Recovery Dharma, which is like a Buddhist approach. I heard something called Life Ring, which is just like another like supportive thing to have. My like I said, my recovery coach was fucking amazing. But like just get busy, you know what I mean? Keeping yourself busy, having like things to do, because they say that idle hands are the devil's playground. That's really it. I remember back in 2020 when they shut everything down and I had to shut down my business. I had all this extra money because of COVID and I had no way to spend it, and I became really, really bored, and one thing led to another and I ended up using. So like just keeping yourself connected, finding someone who's going to call you out on your bullshit, finding somebody who will like tell the people that need to be told if you relapse is really important. Having somebody that you can come to with anything is also really important. Like, just work really hard on building those natural supports. That is the most important. And like I said, don't be afraid to reach out, and you will be really surprised on who is willing to help you. And if you don't have anybody, reach out to me. I can be a support. You know, like I said, your biggest failures are your greatest lessons. And I mean that. So please stay safe, and I love you.